You.
You.
And you. Let's pull this up here.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? There we go. There we are.
Here we are.
There we are. We're gonna pull it up here. You. There we go.
What's up?
Okay, well, yeah, I gotta turn the volume down. There we go. Mick and Duane Show. Don't watch that one.
Yeah.
Mick and Duane Show, episode 13.
13.
Yeah, we're going.
Okay.
We're going.
Back in order again?
Yeah, we're in order.
Well, that's
So,
good.
well, we're not.
Yeah, well, next time. We'll screw up.
Well, no, not next time. We can't let the rabbit out of the hat. It's just you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I think the next one is going to be a negative though. Mick and Duane Show, negative 13.
Like Benny Hill style?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, people,
We got peoples.
people, it has turned to winter quick
Well, yeah.
in my old Kentucky home.
There wasn't no fall.
No.
There's Kim Rosemary.
Hey, we can see you. Hello, you glorious bastards. That's what Sherry says.
Hey, Sherry.
What's going on, people? Lisa, Janie,
Jimmy Little.
Kim Davis. Jimmy Little on there?
Mm-hmm.
My God, old Jimmy. Ugly. Morrison, Bob. I'm old buddies.
Joe.
Mimi is on. Mimi. She used to babysit
okay.
Haley and Hannah. Joe lived right beside her.
All right.
Frankie Atkins, what do you say, guys? Glad everybody could join us on another episode of the Mick and Duane Show. As I was saying earlier, it has turned colder than a well digger's ass, colder than a witch's tit, which is pretty damn cold. You ever felt a witch's tit?
What about dead witches dead?
Dead witch's tit.
Yeah, that's even colder.
That'd be even colder. Well, like
I don't guess I have. But
You have?
I can imagine.
I think I did once. I'm not. I think it was some girl I met in Ireton. I probably gave him your phone number.
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna tell it. I don't think I've ever told this story.
You told it to me.
I've told it to you,
Oh.
and you didn't figure it out till what, about six years ago?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. So, Mick, Brian, being the dick that I am.
Amen, brother. Preach it.
Back in the day,
Oh, we're on both of us. I thought it was on
yeah, we're on both of us.
both of us. Okay.
Back in the day when we were younger, what was there to do? What did you do on the weekend?
The cruise.
You'd cruise Ironton.
Yep.
You'd go from the no fun zone in Ashland.
Yep.
You'd cross the bridge over into the cesspool
Yep.
of Ironton,
The
Ohio.
bridge has finally been replaced because it was crickety back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really nice bridge now.
It is.
Yeah. But anyway,
Okay.
so you go over, is it second, third Avenue? Anyway, you go over to Ironton, Ohio, and I gotta remember to look at the camera. You go to Ironton, 15, 16, we were driving, okay, 16. We could buy beer over there. You know, those places would get busted,
Yeah.
you know, every so often.
Yeah. They didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care. It was different times.
You two at it again. Paul Mom.
I hope this will loop. Will it loop? Uh-oh. I'll just have to keep hitting play ever so often. Yeah, here we go. And we'll go over who we're... Okay, so back to Ironton. We would go over to Ironton and looking for some unsavory skanks. That was the goal. Find some unsavory skanks. Now, if they were too skankalicious,
Yep. You're giving your real name.
I'd give them a real name.
No.
No, I wouldn't give them a real name. But
Last
anyway,
one.
the bad ones,
No.
they'd roll their window down, they'd yell, "Hey, baby, what's your name?" And if they were real bad, I'd say, "Duane Chris." "Can I have your phone number?" I'd say, "Yes, you can." And I'd give him his number. And this was 30 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got talking about it with Duane here about 5 years ago. Duane was like, "That was you?" Like, my mom and dad was wondering why these girls were calling me at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and didn't know who the hell they were.
Thankfully, Mom screened my calls. So Dad was closer to the phone anyway.
Oh, what an asshole I was.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Kaiser. Yes, I am a dick.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's an entertainment for the Chris Pass household back then.
We Mom and Dad was probably wondering, "Oh, Dwayne's got girls calling."
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, Russell, they finally shit canned that old bridge.
Yep.
Did you ever go across on a motorcycle when it was wet?
Yes.
It had grading all the way over.
It like throw you back and forth.
Hell
Seemed
yeah,
like-
that scared me to death.
Yeah.
I'd ride with my feet like
I didn't know
out.
what was going on the first time. It's like,
I'd ride with my feet off the pegs because
Yeah.
you're scared to death. Some bitch is gonna throw you down.
Yeah.
I don't know which one more. Let's try that one.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, but the new bridge, the dude that come up with the lighting on that, that's a beautiful bridge, especially
You got a
at
bat
night.
signal in Ashland now.
Yes,
You see the blue, purple haze.
yeah, that's an awesome bridge. It is very awesome.
Now Ashland's stuck with the green and blue bridge.
Do I remember step and a half? No, I don't remember step and a half. Unsavory skanks are the best skanks. Yes and no, Matt. Used to, all you had to do was get some penicillin.
Yeah. You gotta be prepared.
Nowadays,
Extra thick.
you might get something you can't get rid of. My buddy Chip McGlone,
Well,
he always said he said, clap ain't so bad. Oh, perfect. Alrighty then, Chip.
Alrighty then.
Alright. Let's talk about the music we're spinning right now.
Yeah.
Spinning some independent music. 3 Days Under, Radical Sound Company artist here. They did a medley. It's pretty kick-ass. I've been doing the editing and whatnot, and hopefully look at all that shit. It's like 5 songs together.
Wow.
Yeah. So they got like 5 things going on here.
Way to go, guys.
Yeah. They really put together a nice piece, and I'm editing it now. What they're doing, the Ashland Christmas Parade is Tuesday, the 20th. We need it's 4 days from now. Right.
That's this Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a, I think it's Tuesday.
Okay.
So they have a float.
Uh-oh. I'm supposed to make a float for Tuesday, man.
Ooh.
We'll get right on that.
What are you gonna float?
Root beer floats from the dairy
Root beer float?
tree.
I wish this thing would auto. Oh, that was so sweet. Patrick brought his little girl in here and she did the last piece on it. Done in one take.
Very good.
Yeah, she did very good. Again, can I do it that way? Yeah. I can leave that on top there.
Todd Witt, I just talked to you earlier.
Todd, what's up? What's up, Rod? Bonnie, Tim White, Donnie Mae. Oh, Lord, I feel blessed. Donnie Mae. Donnie Mae has tuned in. Oh, so again, 3 Days Under did this medley that I'm mixing. I will have it done for you guys by Monday. I'll finish it this weekend. So they've got a float in the Ashland Parade, and they're not. Yeah, they're going to be really playing the instruments.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to have a PA cranking this. And,
Okay.
blah 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 blah. So that'll be cool. And I actually made a very good medley. And I told the guys, I said, I'll mix it and master it to where it's good enough for the parade, but I think this is releasable.
Yeah.
We get them on some Christmas shows. People like this Christmas shit.
Oh.
So we'll send it to them. Oh, and speaking of Christmas, check this out. I can't read it. Dr. John's Ultimate Rock Christmas Album. Yep, I got it there. So, a lot of bands that we know, a lot of bands I know, just from Dr. John's show. We probably ought to put this in and spin some of it.
Yeah.
You think?
Did our song make it?
Yeah, of course. Four Skulls.
Four Skulls. Holy night.
Did I give you a copy?
No.
I didn't?
No.
Okay, well, I've ordered.
Maybe next week.
No, I got them here.
Okay.
I had to order them from England.
Yeah.
That's
That's where we want to go play, England. Dr.
Yes.
John's going to set us up.
That's right. So yeah, oh yeah, he can. He knows. He knows people that knows things,
He knows people that knows people that knows people.
and they know things.
And they know things.
Yeah, they know things.
Well, it's
So-
good to know people and things.
Right. That's helpful.
Not just things.
So anyway, look here. We are 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth song on there, our version of "Oh Holy Night,"
Yeah.
and then some other guys. Conspires 2. They're awesome. They got 2 songs on here.
Wow.
They're really good though.
That's good.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We might say we spin this next week. Let's try and remember to do that.
Yeah.
But I've got your copy upstairs.
Cool.
I got each of us a copy. It was delivered from England last week.
Wow.
Kind of cool. Very cool. Not kind of cool.
It is really cool.
Very cool. Very cool. If you don't want a physical copy, you can go to. Well, where can you go? Shit.
I knew you were going. Gotta have the glasses in.
There we go. Dr. John's Surgery Records.co.uk. That's a mouthful. See if you can. Let me hold it up here for a second. Yep. Yep. Anyway, you can probably go to our page and find it too. And I'm sure there's links to download it. I think they release it in like China and all kinds. It's like worldwide, as we are. Look at that. I put that up there. You can't see shit.
No.
Anyway,
But we thought you could.
anyway,
Yeah.
Four Skulls is worldwide. Music today is worldwide.
That's what's really cool.
It's all
The
worldwide.
stuff that we play here in the basement, in the studio,
Right here in Catlettsburg, Kentucky,
is playing in Britain, Germany,
New Zealand, Greece.
and we get reports back. We get emails,
Yep.
or you do.
Yep. I'm telling you, still to this day, we are played at least 6 times a day in a different country all over the world.
Growing
Every
up,
day.
we would have never
Still.
imagined that.
No,
No.
no. That's one good thing about this home studio stuff, and then kind of the record labels falling out, is that anybody can get music anywhere.
Yeah.
That's one good side. The bad thing is you can't make money out of it.
No.
But that was only for a select few. So
Yeah.
I think we will stick this in.
You want to spin that?
Yeah, let's
We can
stick
spin it again next week.
Why, hell yes. Let me put this in there. Take over for a minute.
Wow.
Dwayne Chris.
What am I going to talk about?
I don't know. Talk about something for a second.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dwayne Chris wasn't sure if he was going to make. Wait a minute. Dwayne Chris, before I put this CD in, Dwayne Chris was not sure if he was going to be able to make the Mick and Duane show because he says, well, the text stated I might have to work a full 8-hour day. I showed it to Pam. I said, look at this son of a bitch. He might have to work a full 8 hours today, and his lazy ass might not be able to make it over to I was like, that fucker better make it.
Oh, shoot.
You know you're a piece of shit.
Yep. And you're an asshole.
Right. That's right. There we go. Let's see if this is going to play. There we go. It's spinning. It's thinking.
Hi, this is Wayne from Conspires 2, and on behalf of
They're from England.
Okay.
we would first of all like to thank John.
So they're not faking their accent.
No, that's a real accent.
Okay.
And thanks to all the other bands that have helped make John's rock show what it is. So Merry Christmas to you all. This is our Christmas offering. This is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
It's really cool. God rest you, merry gentlemen.
I told you we should do that one. Yeah, it's Scott time.
Yeah. Conspires 2, I love you guys, but when you hear other people, Germany or anywhere all over the world, when they're singing, you can't really tell where they're from. These guys, you can. They sound very English to me.
David, I feel all the love flowing on that show. Thanks, David.
Thanks, Dave. Well, now what fun is it if you can't give your buddy shit?
Yeah. Asshole.
Prick.
Wait a minute, that ain't what we agreed on.
Oh, what'd I call you? Piece of shit. Okay,
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a band called Conspires 2. They're very good. Really, I think they're really, it's two guys that does all the music. Pretty good rendition, ain't it?
Yeah.
I dig it. I'm almost out of booze. Duane and I got a late start on drinking tonight.
Yeah.
I do have some notes to talk about. See, and
I'm
I
always just winging it.
and I had the Duane not sure he could make it because he had to work 8 full hours. That was a point in my presentation. For
Yeah.
tonight.
I had to drive a 2056 box truck. I never drove a truck that big before.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Yeah. People get out of your way.
You drove a damn RV though.
Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
38 foot. I think I estimated when we went to Maine.
That must not have been very good.
Yeah, you broke. Yeah, one little.
Driving light, you know, a few traffic cones. That's it.
At least you didn't tear the awning
I
up.
didn't tell her on it.
Like I did.
So I made you really nervous. He was over there popping the Xanax when I was driving. I was like, go back and lay down, Nick.
Oh,
I got
couldn't.
this. I got this.
I drove. I was like, stop!
No, he drove all the way back because he couldn't handle my driving.
I couldn't handle it. I just drove the whole way. Fuck it.
Oh, man.
I'm a terrible passenger. Horrible passenger.
It really wasn't that bad. I think you held it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
You
not
exploded.
I was not comfortable.
Somewhere outside of my presence, you know, erupted.
Oh. Some news.
Okay.
I've got dates, but we can't let them out.
Oh, I didn't know we had dates.
Well, we have dates. Okay, let me find it. There it is. I can't say the dates, but we are confirmed for going back to Maine, and I have dates. And I can't say what festival or nothing. I can't give no details other than Four Skulls is coming back to Maine
Right.
next summer.
We're booking our tickets now.
We can. I mean, we can wait a few months. No big
I
deal.
hope I have enough vacation built up by then.
Well, you just have to take a couple days. Well, you do what you want to do, though.
Yeah.
You know, whatever fits your schedule. Fly up, blah, 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 blah. Or if we want to drive it again. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm okay with driving. That was fun. That's part of the fun of it.
Yeah, but
I think it would be.
Are you okay with me driving?
No, I'll drive. I'll drive. And
maybe if I get enough sleeping pills, I'll just sleep the whole way. And then I'll be all right.
well, I think the whole trip will be better, and you probably know why.
Yeah.
Personnel wise.
I know.
I think it'd be better. I think it'd be better.
Did you enjoy the drama on the last trip?
No. No. I'm not gonna talk about it. Fucking sucked. Parts of it.
We got good personnel now.
Overall, it was awesome. Though.
Well, that means we got a day to shoot for new music.
Yes.
That's a little scary in a way.
No.
Put the pressure on.
No. Just gonna make my mind up. I'm off.
You got vacation.
I'm off all next week,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna spend
I
some.
mean, you're off all the time. You're not working next week.
Right. Off in the head.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not all there. The good part of the time. But
Bazinga!
I felt that.
That ain't too often I can get one.
Well,
And, you know,
that was good. That was good, though.
There comes a chance, I gotta throw it out.
I want to have a new Four Skulls album done by the end of winter. That's my goal. By the end of winter. When's winter over? March 31st? March 21st.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I want a new Four Skulls album done.
Okay.
I do.
What do you think, Ryan and Aaron?
Yep. We'll get it done.
Yep.
We'll write it. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right, back to my notes. Let's get some notes here going. We've already wasted a half hour.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about shit.
No. No, we did. You called me a piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
So we did. Got that part covered.
Well, there's that. Okay. Those are my notes.
I don't know. You're on there.
Okay. What we're going to do as soon as we're done with this show is we're going to do some bass tracks. Work on bass tracks for Passion. Stars Within Reach.
Passion.
Passion? It's like
Pepe Le Pew.
well, no, what was that? Corky Romano. His name was Pisson. And they called him Pissant. Said, no, it's Pisson.
Is that like
Pissant.
When people, a certain group of people name their kids Shafed?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? You ever heard the name Shafed?
Shithead.
Nah, I'm serious. My sister said she actually had a child named Shafed, spelled shithead, in her classroom.
Shitfed.
Shafed.
Now, we touched on this last week. Okay. I have to interject here. Last week, we had a special guest on the show. We had JB come in from Atlanta.
Yep.
My brother Joe. We talked about, my
I don't think my sister's
influences.
gonna come in though.
You don't think she'll come in and do a show? probably better off.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was my point? What was I talking about?
You think I could read your mind?
I was talking about her influences, JB. Nah, fuck it, I forgot.
Shafed.
We gotta wait for Duane mixing me drink. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm about out of one.
You're not drinking out of the skull?
No, it's in there. I have been
Curtailing your drinking?
no, I probably should, but I have kind of changed up my bourbon drinking.
What are you drinking?
Well, I've been putting an ice cube in.
I know. I heard that.
Yeah.
But I've actually read one ice cube or a little bit of water will enhance the flavor. And this is coming from distillers.
I tried it and it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn. So let me get an ice cube.
All right.
Duane, take over. Just for a minute.
Yeah, when I used to cruise Ironton and I'd come across these skanks that was really ugly, I'd give them Mick's name and number. So, hey Beckers. You don't believe it. Anybody out there believe it? Crickets. I can't think of nothing. Where's your notes? Give me your notes. That's a newfangled phone. I can't use it.
Yeah, I don't recognize. It's one of them face recognizer things.
Yeah, don't recognize it.
Only recognizes good-looking faces.
Yeah?
So you're screwed.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Tell him mixing the drink and be right back.
Mick is mixing a drink, and he'll be right back. We're almost to come up on the Christmas album, I do believe. No, must be the next song.
We next?
More next.
All right, cool.
I'm going to make my own notes.
Yeah, make some notes. Make some notes. Okay.
That requires effort.
All right. Just some music news. Next. No, we're fifth. Okay.
Okay, let's get that one too.
And pigs will fly.
Pigs will fly. Alright, so now ain't nobody listening to that shit anyway. Alright, just checking my notes here. Okay, yeah.
Tracks on page. Yeah.
Fashion tracks mixing 83 days later, blah, blah, blah. Tuesday, the 20th, go to the Ashland Parade. We'll make the main. Okay. Oh, this week has been Appliance Fuck Up Week at Radical Sound Company.
Yeah. The couch is still good.
The couch is good. Yeah. We talked about
Good.
the fridge I replaced because it was eating electricity.
Yeah.
Because the door was kind of fucked up. So that was kind of a voluntary thing, but you need
And it didn't have an ice mixer.
It's true. Now we
Well, I
have.
actually had one, but
I never hooked it up.
I never hooked it up. No.
Anyway, new fridge, and then
Water heater.
Then the water heater went bad.
Yeah.
And then this week, the dryer dies.
Yeah.
The dryer died. That's
Probably washer next week.
probably. But I had, and I'm going to give a little plug, Phillips Appliance of Catlettsburg, Kentucky. I coached these boys in Little League, and then their dad, he helped coach. Excellent appliance guys. Know their shit. Been around forever. And they're very prompt.
Yeah. I coach Little League too.
And they know their shit. You coach Little League?
Yeah.
Did you? Cool.
Little League badminton.
Oh. I thought you were going to say cricket.
Would you fancy some cricket?
Anyway.
Or what about rugby? Okay.
Okay, now some news flash. News flash. I'm gonna go to Mick. News flash here. We need to get cue up some
Sound effects.
sound effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Perry is not dead, people. You seen it on Facebook? Joe Perry dead.
No, I worked 8 hours today. I see.
You didn't see shit today, did you? Had to work.
Had to work.
Had to work 8 full hours. 8.
Chris Atkins joined. Wow. Hey, Chris.
What's up?
From
Hey,
the-
Matt Earls, my old teach, Jimmy Thompson.
Teacher. Yeah.
Boy, shouldn't he be proud of me?
Chris Atkins, one of my early influences from the band Wizard.
My old football coach, Rick Cheney.
Rick
I'm
Cheney?
not old.
Oh, yeah.
Not old. My football coach from when I was young.
Your age challenge.
Right. Great guy. Pam's uncle, Claude. Scott Munden out in California. Hey, Scott, I hope the wildfires have not gotten to you. Hope not. Jim Clark, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plenty of times. Why?
Actually, I was naked when I recorded his keyboard.
Was you? Yeah. Yeah, Duane did your which song was it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah, when Duane did keyboards, he did them naked.
Yep.
Just like he says, naked.
Naked. Nekked.
All right, so back to my news flash.
Oh yeah.
Joe Perry is not dead.
Okay.
A lot of people blow that shit out of proportion, but he did collapse on stage. He had some.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I did see that. It wasn't yet today. That was.
Yeah. But he's okay.
Yeah, he's good.
He's okay. And it wasn't drug related or anything. It was like herbal related, like supplement related, and
Too much horny goat weed.
yes. Maybe too many left-handed cigarettes. I don't know.
How much is too much?
You can't OD on that stuff.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Now you can be completely stupid. You know that. I think here we come.
Yeah. It'll start out soft. Yes.
Yeah.
It starts
Here we
out
are.
Soft.
For Skulls doing Oh Holy Night, you can go to our page, and somewhere there's a link to it. I think I might have to add it.
Cockpit before asking for a friend.
We're in a cockpit asking for it. He's throwing out.
JB has.
Yeah, he's throwing out Airplane, the movie Airplane.
Oh, okay.
things to us. So anyway, Joe Perry's cool. And we're spinning the Dr. John's Christmas album, which has 4 skulls on it. Zoom in that slow mo.
I'm good on this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, ain't it? We didn't like screw it up too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Let's see. More news. Bruce Dickinson, singer of Iron Maiden, says if we get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm going to refuse it.
Oh. Yeah.
It's pretty harsh.
It is hard.
He's English, yeah.
Yeah, that can be hard.
Yeah.
And does he have a reason?
He just thinks it's stupid.
Okay.
And it kind of is because they got Motown and stuff like that in it.
It's not rock and roll. A lot of it is.
No, but Rush had the same feeling.
Yeah,
And then Neil Peart said, "Nah, it wasn't no big deal." But once we got inducted, he's like, "You're really is kind of a big deal.
Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. I
Blah,
need
blah,
to,
blah.
we need to do a Mick and Duane show of that. Alice's, the whole show.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
But the funny thing is, I understood every word he said. I knew exactly what Alex was talking about. I don't think his bandmates were too enthused about what he was doing. Oh, all right, more news. Brett Michaels, who was just in town 6 months ago, just released from the hospital with kidney stone issues. As a person that has had kidney stones 8 times, me, it sucks, dude. And Brett, I hope everything's cool with you. And another one of our buddies. Anyway, another cool thing about Brett Michaels, when he played the Paramount and had Split Nixon open up for him, and he brought him on stage and sang with him. That was cool as shit.
Oh, the whole band brought him up.
Very cool of Brett to do that. I really respect him. Yeah, that was really
not just the lead singer, but he brought the rest of the band up to a microphone. I don't know if the rest of the band sang.
I don't know. It don't matter.
Yeah.
They were all up there, and Brett brought them on. It was really cool.
He went back and forth with Jason on the leads.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I would have kind of wished I went if I knew he was going to do that.
I don't went just to see that. I probably should have went anyway. I think I was busy that night.
You're an important person.
I am. I'm a very busy guy. Yeah, very important. VIP, very important person. This guy.
That guy.
Another guy that's suffering through kidney stones is the famous Vince Rayburn.
Oh my. Love you, Vince. Mean it.
I wish to God he was on there.
What do you think about the Greta Van Fleet? Can you get that specific thing? Yeah, I can.
You know, it's
Kingdom Come done first, right?
Yeah, but the only problem with them is that
I haven't listened to it.
it's really cool. It's kind of catchy. I mean, nobody's gonna be Led Zeppelin, nobody's gonna be John Bonham, but the singer saying that,
He's not influenced.
oh, I'm not influenced by him. I'm like, bullshit. Have you seen that meme? I'll have to show you in a little bit.
Yeah.
I wish I could pop it up, but it's got a guy. They're taking a test.
Yeah.
And it says Led Zeppelin, and it's got that English comedian, can't think of his name, he's a weird looking guy.
Yeah.
And he's like looking over, and it says Greta Van Fleet above his head, like copying. And then when the Led Zeppelin guy looks over at him, he's going, like,
Oh, shit.
oh, I'm crying in my beer here. But anyway,
There's a tear in my beer.
back to Vince Rayburn. Back to poor Vince suffering with kidney stones. Now, from what I gather, his was 1 millimeter, and his pee hole was so small they're going to have to go ahead and operate. Now, normally it's 5 millimeter. Right back at you, Vince. Burn you, baby.
I dig the Christmas cover. Thanks, Jim Clark.
Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, I'm just digging on Vince. I love Vince.
You probably won't hear from him in a while.
No, we talk to each other. He don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's huge news. Huge. It's gonna be huge.
With an H or
Yeah, just like Trump. It's huge.
that's UGE. No H.
Yeah, no way. Huge. It's gonna be huge. Limp Bizkit's putting out a new album.
Oh.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a flying fuck?
Did they put one out to begin with?
I had one, yeah.
Oh, one.
Remember the Nookie? That was kind of a cool song. I did it all for the Nookie. I mean,
Never heard of that.
yeah, you have. Limp Bizkit.
I was kind of out of the music for a while there.
I'll play it for you here in a little bit, and you know.
I probably will.
Yeah. I can't play it on here because Facebook will go, "Ooh, we gotta silence. Silence on you."
The music Nazi will come out.
Alright, let's skip on. See what else we got there. Okay, that's all my notes, Dwayne. We still got 15 minutes.
I thought it was only a half-hour show.
No, we do an hour.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we do an hour.
So I can find.
No. Show him my bass my bro gave me.
Yeah, JB.
JB, I don't think we showed this last week. My brother JB shows up and says, "Hey, you want this bass? I don't use it."
Isn't that cool?
Da 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 da.
Pretty cool bass.
Yeah, Dean, probably $300-400 bass. He just wasn't using it anymore. Said, "Hey, you want it? We can use it."
Yep.
Campfire bass.
Yep.
I can take that and take my Farrington out and we can sit out by fire. Damn, who's this?
I don't know. I'll put this down and listen to him though.
This is on the Dr. John thing. What the hell was that? That's pretty good. Gotta get my glasses on.
That female singer?
Yeah. I'm not sure who it is. Pretty kick ass.
Yeah.
Pretty kick
It's
ass.
right up
shit.
there with Four Skulls.
Yes, it's
Close to it.
Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close to Four Skull stuff there. So, what's on the horizon for the Mick and Duane? We say this all the time. We'll reiterate it. We're going to finish the Passion album.
Yep.
And even before it's done, I'm ready to start writing Four Skull stuff. So I think I'm gonna start next week.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm gonna write.
I wasn't involved in the writing last time. I hope to be this time. Never have been.
Yeah, well,
Writing.
hopefully I'll.
I do have one riff. It probably won't make the cut. I can tell you that already.
That one may make a Passion album.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because Alvin wants to do another Passion album too.
Okay.
Of more songs. I don't. What? You never know.
Yeah.
You never
We
know.
may
what's-
modify it.
Right. So I'm ready. I'm ready to start writing. Create. I need to create.
Yeah.
I need to
You
create.
get so many people into recording, it's hard to.
Yeah, well, it's kind of slacked off a little bit. There's some people with some troubles, legal troubles and financial troubles and whatnot. And plus, I haven't.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah. I haven't sought out any new clients, so I don't want to bog myself down. JB,
Yeah.
right here, right there, JB.
There you go.
It's for you. Glad to see you again, bro. Glad to see you.
Come back to the Mick and Duane show.
If you had time off, we'd go down there.
Yeah. I gotta work a little bit before I get time off.
We'll figure that out. We'll do it remote.
Yeah. Do a remote show from the lake.
Yeah, well, and like remotely deliver a bed or something.
Yeah.
Get your boy to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, Isaac, take us over here. Here's my ID.
Yeah. If anybody's interested in 1969 Mustang Boss 302, please let me know. I may have one for sale in the next week or so.
Sweet. What's the price?
I'm gonna take it hopefully to Columbus next Saturday and Sunday for $75K or best offer.
So it's a peach.
It's a good car.
Okay.
And I'm only gonna have it because I had to buy the car and then the guy's buying the house.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't gotta throw your shit out there.
Well, no.
You're getting a car. You want to sell it?
No, I'm
There you
not a
go.
Ford guy. Yeah, I'm getting the car. I want to sell it.
I got 2 Fords.
Yeah.
I like them fine.
What do you do?
Yeah. I know. Tyler's got an F-150 Lariat.
Now, if it was a '69 Charger, it'd be hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
It'd be a hard sell.
No, this is a good Christmas cover. What's the name of the song? What is that, Dwayne?
Jingle bells.
Jingle
We
bells.
can't even think of jingle bells.
Yeah. I don't see it listed.
Yeah.
See jingle bells?
Maybe it's a medley or something. I can't read that. I get my glasses.
No, I don't see just that. Yeah, maybe it's a medley or something. It's pretty damn good though.
It must be kind of a Satriani or Saxpo with a wall.
Yeah, it must be a medley. That's pretty damn good though. Here's what's up with some of the festivities. I don't know. It's cool shit.
That is a medley.
It's pretty badass. I need to get you your copy and listen.
Yep.
It's upstairs. You can take this one. You can take this one. Mine will be upstairs.
There's nothing new.
That's because I'm playing it.
Oh, it's in this player. That's right. Alright. What are we going to talk about for 10 minutes since we're an hour show now?
Well, have you went to Bohemian Rhapsody yet?
I have not. Have you?
No, I'm going this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I don't know what day. Maybe Sunday. I may go Sunday. You're cordially invited to go when I go.
That's fine.
Pam and I are going.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
My SO is in Florida, so I'll just be by myself.
That's all right. You can come hang out with me.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Gotta sit on the other side of me.
No, you got to sit by me. You want in between us, don't you?
No, it's the other side. I'm asking for a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't care.
She's probably listening to I ain't talking to him no more. Joe Bird.
She has heard you talk plenty of times. Hey, Lisa. We're just talking about your loser husband, JB.
Lisa. I don't see Lisa. What's her?
Lisa Swift right there.
Oh, okay.
And Brent Burke, my damn air conditioning guy.
Brent Burke. That
Brent
sounds
Burke.
familiar.
Yeah, he was my air conditioning guy.
Yeah.
And they put in my air conditioning, and it worked so well. It was like 2 years before I needed to call him about just to ask him a question about it.
Yeah.
I found out, damn, he moved to Waco, Texas, or somewhere.
Oh, I was gonna say I need somebody to evaluate my ductwork in Flatwoods, but I don't think he can evaluate too well from Flatwoods.
He could probably hook you up with somebody.
What are your regrets? Joe Bryan, don't get serious on it.
Look, he says the houseboat is ready for karate. Yeah! Yeah! Duane and I will work on our karate moves.
Yeah.
Yeah!
The last time I tried, I fell on my ass.
Well, if you drink, you're looser.
Yeah.
So you can.
Well, I was drunk then.
Oh,
My ass was loose when I hit the ground. So
Right.
there you
right.
go. Judy Chop. Judy Chop.
Judy Chop. Yeah, yeah. Judy Chop. Yeah, it don't have to be like.
You got a tape measure in here?
Yeah.
Oh, just for Joe.
Negative.
Negative. I don't know. What's his saying anyway? I forget.
Yeah, Joe was just wanting to know how long this was going to take.
Yeah.
How long is this going to take? Oh. Joe says, remember what he said last week? He says,
How much longer?
How much longer? Remember last, first thing Joe said when he sat down last week, he says, you guys have a fine show put together here.
Put together? We just come in here and wing it.
That's right.
No, you do. You make notes.
I make notes.
I'm gonna start making notes.
Yeah, just think of shit. You know, something you may want to talk about.
Yeah. Crickets.
No, I was listening to the tunes.
Oh, okay.
Listen to the tunes. Ron Morrison.
Is he on here?
No, he's not on.
Okay. We didn't
Hello,
get him.
Tracy. Tracy just joined. Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
Ron Morrison, I need you to get over here and please put my new heads on my drums.
Well,
I don't-
and next week, if you're going to start writing, I'd like to be here. We can write. I'd like Ryan to be here. And let's try to write together.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. He's been saying he's about ready. He's about ready to start coming over. he was doing a lot of extra work from Dave's.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of landscaping and stuff when he was off, so we were very busy there. But now it's gotten cold.
Yeah.
Can't do no landscaping.
Yeah.
So hopefully things will fall into place here.
I told you several times I want some rhythmic bass songs on this. Maybe just some drums to start out, bass and drums.
Yeah, kind of like a voodoo song.
Yeah,
stuff
very,
like that. Make a list.
Make a list.
Make a list of things that you would like to
Make a
have.
list. Make notes for the show.
Yeah, you got see this thing right here.
Yeah.
See? It's got a little thing on here called notes. You go in there and you put notes.
Yeah.
You type them in, and then you hit save.
Yeah.
And then later, I've had some weird dreams the last week, and I woke up like in the middle of the night.
I had major deja vu the other day. I won't go into it. So.
Very personal. We'll talk about it after the show.
Sort of.
Okay. But anyway, I've had some weird dreams the last week, and I wake up in the middle of the night. I'll show you the notes.
Yeah, I wish I could go into it. It was very, very weird. Very strong. The strongest deja vu I've ever had. Oh, it's like, wow.
It's like you took a dump, and then you dreamed you was taking a dump.
No, it's like I had the dream about it, and I told somebody years ago about this dream.
Yeah.
And then it happened, and it was as clear as a bell. But all right, we diverge or whatever, divest or whatever that saying is.
I haven't had it in a long time. This is kind of freaky.
Yeah.
But I've had this dream since I was a kid, and it's hard to explain. It's like I'm in this void, and I'm this small little orb, and then there's this orb 100 times bigger than me, and that's all there is. I mean, that's all there is. There's nothing. It's very way out there.
Is that you in the universe?
I don't know. And then this orb like squeezes me, and then I wake up. And I've had this dream since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've probably had the dream 100 times, but I haven't had it happen probably in 10 years.
Maybe you need to
I don't know what the hell it means.
lamp out of your bedroom.
Could be. It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. It is kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's really weird though. But I don't know. Do dreams mean anything? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. You know me, I don't believe none of that shit.
I think it's extra thoughts that the mind has that you gotta express somehow. So it expresses them, our mind expresses them to us subconsciously when we're asleep.
I don't know.
So, do they have meaning? I don't know.
Anybody that's online, do you believe dreams mean anything? I don't think so.
Who else do we hear?
Greg Lee, Joe Arthur, Join.
Alright.
The Mick and Duane show.
Oh yeah,
JB. What a dick. Well, I think we're done for the night. That's pretty close to an hour.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough for for
Right. And we thank everybody for tuning in. If there's ever any questions that you
Don't call us.
don't call us. But if there's anything that's on your mind you want us to talk about or research or whatever, we'll throw it into the show.
Yeah, send it to me. That way I'll have something to talk about. Because he comes up with notes.
I make notes. Yeah.
He's an asshole and...
I already forgot.
I'm a wonderful guy.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm an asshole and you're what?
Prick?
No,
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
Well, my wife's wife says so let's do.
Yeah. Well, that's how ex-women do, though, don't they? Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
heard.
did anybody notice that the mixture is clean shaven this week? Do I have a baby face or does it just look like I have a fat face? I haven't decided.
No comment.
Judy chopped it.
When I get a chance to get them in, I gotta throw them in there. Yeah. I had something. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the comedian. I forget who. He goes ahead and says, It's not my girlfriend. I just go ahead and call her my future ex-girlfriend.
You're talking about Brad Taylor.
Is it?
Yeah, you know Brad Taylor?
No, I don't know.
You know Brad?
He's already prepared for when it happens.
You don't know Brad Taylor?
Yeah, I know Brad Taylor from Boy County.
Yeah,
That's
Brad
him.
Taylor.
Yeah.
He always calls his wife.
His future ex-wife.
That's my future
Future
ex-wife.
ex-girlfriend. Future ex-fiance. It works for all of them.
He's called her his future ex-wife ever since they've been married.
Yeah.
He also, back in high school, he used to carry a keychain that said, I think it was like 80% virgin.
Yeah.
That's what it said. What does that mean?
I doubt that.
What does that mean, though? 80% virgin. You just stuck the head in?
No, they took 80% in.
Yeah,
No, they
but
stuck
once you-
20% in.
But once you break the seal, it's no longer.
Well, not according to that.
I know. Yeah, but that just
He's
makes
wise
sense.
beyond his years.
You think so? I don't think. No, I know, Brad. No, that's not the case.
Winning! Joe Bryan's winning. What are you winning, Joe?
That shirt makes you look skinny.
Who you talking to?
Who?
We'll wear it
Which
all
one
the
of
time.
us? I think he's talking about me. It makes me look skinny. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
I think he says it makes me look skinny.
I thought about this too. Me though. No, we'll talk about that later.
Well, see, I wear black on purpose. You know, we have black chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Black. I wore white last week. I probably looked fatter than fuck last week.
Yeah. Fat cutie contest. Fat contest. We just had somebody join.
Fart contest, not fat contest.
Oh.
Put your fucking glasses on.
You would go.
Can't see shit. Fart contest.
Oh.
I got none.
I don't either.
No.
Yeah. We used to.
I have named some people Farticus before, but
I remember at the Enco. Yeah, y'all had a fart contest. Come and fart in people's faces. When you go in the bathroom and take a shit, and people come in, oh my god, it smells terrible. You and JD, I'm like, the place you're supposed to make smell like shit.
it smelled like shit before we ate it.
Oh shit.
I think this is our buddies from Straw Kites. Their stuff's very.
Mellow.
It is. They're very Pink Floyd-ish and. Yeah, it's dope smoking music for sure. Yeah, I dig it. I dig that.
With my grandpa, guys.
He makes fun of me all the time because I say I like Taylor Swift. I like her music. Her early music.
I don't know about her music.
There's that too.
Yeah.
But her early music was so innocent. She wrote most of it when she was in 9th grade.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's very innocent and very, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Rodney will probably fucking chat my ass because I like it, but fuck
Well, he enjoys that very much.
yeah.
He loves to do that. Nick Davis, are you done counting pills for tonight, Mr. Davis?
He counts them legally.
I know.
But yeah, I like Taylor's early stuff. I think it's just I like the pureness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I don't listen to enough stuff. I need to listen more.
Well, we got Pam got a new car today, and she was in Walmart, and I was sitting there programming because you can have like different users. You know, whichever key fob shows up, and this user's stuff pops up. I was
Wow.
So I was like, okay, I was setting my station. I was like, Octane, Aussie's Boneyard, and then I ran across one that said Frank Sinatra channel. Ooh, and I was like, fucking A, I want that.
Yeah.
And I punched that on. I was like, man, that old lounge music, man, it's just awesome.
Yeah. Good guys.
Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, and Dean Martin.
Your mom's favorite.
I'm not an Engelbert guy. No Engelbert. He's not in the same.
wait a minute.
He's not in the same
Wait a minute.
realm as those guys.
Wait a minute though. If you had a name like Engelbert Humperdinck,
That is a pretty
and
cool name.
and you made it still with that name,
And you made women's. They're
yeah. So
yeah. Their panties would get in a wad. Just
because of Humperdinck.
It is a cool name. Hubert. I bet that can't be his real name. We need to research it. Can't be.
We'll talk about that next week.
Maybe we need to come up with cool stage names.
Yeah. Humperdinck. No. Fartomatic. No.
Duane Biggin.
I like that. I like that real well.
Mick Schlong. John, you think it'll help us?
Sure.
Anything's got to help.
It can't get much worse than where we're at.
No, that's true.
Yeah. No, you're doing pretty good. Mixed phone. Peter S. Dragon in the Sand or something like that. What was that?
Let's see, no, that was a book. Shit. How's that go?
Tracks in the Sand by Peter S. Dragon.
Yeah,
That's it.
Tracks in the Sand by Peter S. Dragon. There was a guy I used to work with in Nickel Plant. He was called, and his nickname was Tripod.
Oh.
He said his bag was so big he could stretch it over a coffee can.
Oh. That's like Nick Nolte. Had to go in for a scrotum tuck.
I didn't hear that one.
He kept sitting on his nuts.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Well, they make the nut brawl.
Really?
You haven't seen the video for the nut brawl?
I haven't seen that. I saw the video for Nut Butter.
No, nut brawl. This is for guys that sit on their nuts all the time.
Well, maybe he should check into that before scrotum tuck.
I'll pull that up here in just a minute. You've never seen the nut brawl thing? The nut brawl thing is awesome.
Okay. I think we just lost all our viewers.
Hey, JB, no, you are Jimmy Osmond. The fat Osmond.
I agree. I didn't realize it until last week when it was said and I looked.
He's Jimmy Osmond.
Hey Jimmy.
JB is Jimmy Osmond.
You're in hiding. Jimmy Osmond in hiding.
Alright, I think we're done.
We're over.
We started a little bit late, but anyway, we're done. We don't have anything interesting to talk about.
We normally don't.
No, but we thank people for tuning in to the Mick and Duane show.
Yeah. Anybody know any sponsors that wants to sponsor the Mick and Duane show?
Who would not want to sponsor this show?
Well, we'll entertain their offers and go from there.
Okay, cool enough. We'll see
Love
you guys.
ya.
Love you. Mean it. All right, and we will see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yep.
This time next Friday.
Same bat channel.
Same bat time.
There we go.
We're out.